And everybody, welcome to the new episode of This War of Mine. It's episode 13. Enjoy it. It's day 13 to start with. Krista is getting back from the last night cycle, from the scavenging last night. He has brought back useful things, among which is the moonshine. We will need the moonshine in order to produce alcohol. Now, for this part, how can we steal from others? Good question. Good question. And we will answer it. Why does no one want to play with me? Did I do something wrong? No. Poor people. I know it was cruel to take their supplies, but it's either them or us. And this is the answer to the question, how could we steal from others? In this game, you will get into this situation where you have to decide if you want to steal or not. Most of the time, it's not a good idea, because you can get attacked by those people you are stealing from. But on the other side, you will need the items, especially food and medicine. Now, in my case, I like to help my neighbors out, so I justify the stealing by giving something back to people that are knocking on my door and asking for help. Let's check the radio a little bit. Nothing new. We will leave the music playing. Christo is hungry, slightly wounded, sad and tired. And little Spark has no negative status. That's a good start for this day regarding her. Let's try to improve Christo's mood, if this is possible at all, by letting him talk to little Spark. In the meantime, let's send Sveta to cook some food and to eat something, because she's already very hungry. At this point, we could start reducing the food intake of our characters, because we could wait almost 2 days when we get to the status very hungry before we give food to them. Up until now, I did not want to do that, but we will take this into consideration, since you've all seen it already. Sveta is resting all the time. She's not that useful to us, even though she could do a lot of things. Because while Christo is taking a nap to rest, she could do something else around the house. Like, for example, answering the door. We got a person in front of the door, but it's not the trader. Nice. Little Spark opened the door. Sveta closed the door. Okay. Let's send Sveta to talk to this man. Good day, my name is Anton. Forgive me this intrusion. You see, I am not so young anymore. And frankly, I don't think I can survive this war on my own. Would you be so kind as to let me stay with you? Immediately, no. No, we need someone useful. We need a useful character at this point. And since we, not just because it's Anton, because we have already Sveta in our house, we need someone that can make up for her resting all the time. Because Christo is already scavenging every night. So we're not going to take in another person. And here you can see Sveta going to bed. What a sight. Let's see, what else can we do? Christo has lost the status tired. He's just lying down to recover from this slightly wound status. we have enough time to produce some alcohol, but for now we are not going to do that. We're just going to end the day cycle and start the night cycle here. Little Spark can sleep, Sveta can sleep as well. Christo is going to the abandoned cottage this time, because if I remember this, I already mentioned it, there should be some sugar. We will try to collect everything useful on the way. Weapon parts are very useful at the moment because we have an improved metal workshop. And we could use the weapon parts to make an axe, for example, a knife. And if we visit other locations, we could use some saw blades as well. Let's see. Bullets not useful, but let's take them. Perhaps we're going to leave them if we find something more useful. There is the sugar. Perfect. 17 pieces of sugar. That's good. I think we need 4 pieces in order to produce anything useful. So right here we have already 4 possible production cycles. Let's check the base bed. Components. We will also try to get components, even though like you can see, we are starting to focus on different things, different items to take with us. But we will always need components because, for example, for the production of alcohol we need the filter, and in order to get the filter we need 4 components. So one production cycle uses up a lot of different resources. It's always nice to keep in mind that everything is somehow useful. It all depends on your focus. And in this case, it's not easy to decide. Let's leave the bullets and take the raw food, just in case. So at this point, we're going to end the night cycle. Thank you everybody for watching this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If yes, leave some feedback. See you next time. Goodbye.